state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
Nothing much. Me and the lads were just having a chat.
Мы с приятелем немного посидели в корчме. К нам подсел какой-то странник. И мы расспрашивали его о том, что творится в мире. И я не успел.
Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
So I'm learning to sword fight, and what of it? What harm does it do? At least I'll be able to defend myself.
God above, Hal. You know how your father will react when he finds out.
How? What's he gonna do? I'm doing nothing wrong, I just wanted to try it.
On your own head be it then. I can't stop you, and you can deal with your father on your own. Don't come looking to me for help.
Did Matthew and Fritz come looking for me?
No, I haven't seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere as usual.
Matthew and Fritz aren't drunkards.
I never said they were, did I? And if I really minded you going for a beer with them, I'd have put a stop to it long ago. I was young once too, you know. And your father was no angel when he was in Kuttenberg.
Of course he wasn't.
You don't believe me? Ask him yourself.
Alright, I will.
You're not a boy anymore, Henry. You're a man, and it's time to start acting like one. Yesterday you promised your father you'd help at the forge. If you made yourself useful now and then, I wouldn't mind your mischief-making so much.
Can I get something to eat?
I left some breakfast on the table. Help yourself.
Так. А чё все сбилось? Так, мать, а где жратва-то? Сказал, еда на столе, где? Ладно, давай так. Экс. Я по заданке так к отцу надо сходить, да?
Come here, I need your... At least you're up, that's a start. Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzik, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh? That drunkard? That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure he'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a
Бьянка или Бланка? И вы, мужики, определитесь.
Work won't wait.
У меня написано Бланка, а вы какую-то Бьянку имеете в виду.
Starting to get hungry.
Неправильно так делать. Так, сначала крестовину заберем. Мужики. Крестовину надо забрать.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
Хавай понемножку.
We're forging a sword for Sir Radzik, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and pommel. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Ah, shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Какие выпендрежники, а?
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
Ты дурак, что ли? Кто говорит, что я угощаю? Ой, дурак-то. Так. Еще немножечко. Вот тут уже получше стало. Так. Погнали дальше. Там этот, да? Наверное, да. Так что, надо к нему идти. Он в доме или где-то здесь? Здесь он.
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer, and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
You know you owe father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
Ты вообще охренел. Угу.
If that's the way you want it. I'll tell Father you won't pay, and you can tell him what you told me.
And don't come back.
Ты чё, слышь? Ну ладно. Не-не, мы дождемся сейчас. Так, не, пошли-ка сходим сначала в корчму. Или погоди. Нет, тут помощник углежога.
Welcome, Henry.
Hey, Pip. Do you want to learn something?
No, I don't think so.
Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
That was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when a son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. But the world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Yes?
Alright, I'll wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
Так, давай ты шагай. Это Б, да?
You can't be serious, Deutsch. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tartars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitors.
Now even the Pope
God be with
is
you,
opposed
Henry.
to your king.
I'm with you,
So are
Matthew.
such lords as
What's going on here?
Rosenberg.
Deutsch is spouting shit.
What?
Just listen and you'll hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzik is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a...
Немножко поменьше, наверное, надо сделать. Так, наверное.
Well, Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do? I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
Too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory? Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house. You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some tears will do.
What do you say, Henry?
Блин, вроде бы здоровые парни, а...
A few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Шутки дурацкие с говном.
Doing a few handfuls of manure is not gonna take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king. So, Hal, are you with us?
Давайте не будем, да.
Not that I don't want to teach the Deutsch a lesson, but I really don't have time.
That's disappointing. Still, we can manage without you. Let's go, lads.
Honestly, Hal, how could you possibly chance like this?
Не-не, шагайте, ребят. Делайте, что хотите там с этим немцем.
Here, enjoy it.
Бланка.
Hey, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome.
Henry, I'm glad
what
you
brings
came.
you here?
Just ale.
What else could I expect from a village lout? What will it be then? Ragamuffin?
I need ale for father.
Возьмем пиво для отца.
But wait though, there's a catch. I've no money. Kunesh owes me and he won't pay up.
Leave it to me. But you have to pay me back this evening.
You're the best girl a man could wish for.
Your father wants a cool one from the cellar, doesn't he? Wait here while I fetch it.
Вот. С пивом разрулили.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Don't worry, dearest. This evening I'll see you.
Не-не-не-не-не-не.
I do.
Хулиган.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Vanya.
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite, Savior Schnapps.
Really? You're an angel.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
You bet I will.
Время от времени игра автоматически сохраняется в момент важных событий, и когда вы спите, если вы хотите сами сохранить игру, вы должны выпить спасительный шнапс. Ага. Хорошо. Так, значит. Надо за баблом идти. И вот ты издеваешься, что ли?
A locked chest. I'll need a lockpick to get into that.
Мычек нет.
Fritz might have one.
Ты меня не видел? Музычку надо немножко убавить.
Pater noster, qui es in celis, sanctificetur nomen tuum.
Ну ты где здесь отмычек взять? Так, наверное, надо сначала сходить к этому. Попробовать. Фехтованием позаниматься. Может, он отмычки даст. Как вариант, кстати. За что этого урода просить без толку?
So, can we get started?
We can.
Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far. Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it. All right. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself. Now you're getting it. Very good. Good. Now you're getting it. Good. The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times.
Колющий.
All right. Not bad. Again.
Ага.
Fine.
То есть колющий это право. Понял?
Let's try something else. One strike I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another. All right.
А, вот, понял.
Good. Good.
То есть это если серию хочу, да? А что, все?
I don't know about you, but I'm tired and thirsty. Remember though, train hard. No one becomes a master swordsman overnight. You have to work and work. And the main thing is to use what you've learned in real combat. There's nothing better than experience, believe me.
Блин. И все. То есть он мне нифига не дал, да? Да. То есть грошей нету. Надо как-то у этого забирать. Дома, может, отмычки есть? Не то. Может, тут у отца в кузнице что-то есть? Да непонятно. Где тогда? Не стучи, бать. Да. Нема. Ну, что, с ним драться идти, что ли? У меня такой угольщик остался, угляжок остался, и он. Давай, иди сюда.
You're going to cry now.
Ale doprtele.
Да что ты?
Take that.
Да как это? А, че, сдулся, тварь?
You're free. Leave your weapon and go.
I agree.
I feel quite hungry.
В смысле? Погоди, стой! В смысле? Да стой ты!
Hey, Henry's come to see her. God be with you. See you later.
Допустим, продать, да? Допустим. А сколько надо? 10, по-моему. Да. Все получается, погнали. Ты задание сделал.
Yeah, about time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Where have you been with that ale? It's as flat and warm as horse piss. Go back and get me another, and you can pay for it yourself. That's the price of stupidity.
Ты, блин, чё, бать? Ну ты борзый-то какой. Я вообще-то с этим утырком дрался. Ну офигеть, теперь еще за пивом идти.
Look at you, lover boy.
I'm back.
I can see that. What's the matter?
I need another pitcher of ale. The last one wasn't cold enough for father.
You want me to get it for you?
Aye, and a smile from you.
Good luck then.
Ухажер, блин, охренеть.
Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me.
Так, все. Некогда мне. А побыстренько мог к бате бежать.
About time.
I have charcoal, the hilt.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. That's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. We got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together. By the way, I heard some gossip about what happened to Deutsch. I expect you know something about it.
Maybe.
Maybe? Someone threw dung at Deutsch's freshly lime-washed house, maybe? And maybe those cronies of yours had something to do with it?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Oh, got what he deserved, did he? Look, I don't know
Ну здесь батя прав.
up in this, or if it's just those friends of yours, it's all the same to me. But I have a trade to run. The German pays well. And having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. Do you understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. Then we'll never have this conversation again.
What, so you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of the king?
Does that boy ever listen to a word I say? So Deutsch spouts rubbish, so what? You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth, and not your fists.
The furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing. Do it.
Да.
Good. Once more. That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Нормально. А если бы он не удержал, и клинок бы сорвался? Это шлифуй называется?
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague, and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university.
А что, подвисает от этого? А я думал, нет.
And all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes
Трудно жить в тени великолепного человека, ведь такие, как Карл, рожденные раз в 1000 лет.
What about Sigismund?
А что насчет Сигизмунда? Разве мог Карл приказывать своим воинам убивать своих же подданных, как это сделал Сигизмунд? То, что он делал, это очень плохо. Как успехи? Я не знаю, как он так шлифует, блин. Ножом. А дощечку сверху не надо?
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Кого? Кого принести? Что надо? Да, я уже их забрал все. Он хоть не продал, дурак.
How's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
Вот, и я про то же. Зачем тебе в корчму ходить? Смотри. Смотри. Ну, дурак ведь. Дурак.
We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Well, those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though.
Ай! Ага.
Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a commoner?
Let him try it. You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us.
Мама сказала домой давай чеши.
I see that you almost have it finished.
Бегом прямо сейчас.
And Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent.
Всё, давай.
Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
Сейчас идет.
If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are.
Что-то он на предателя похож.
Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
It's been an honor, says Svan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzig. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history.
That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it, like Sir Radzig said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them?
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
Вражины в сверкающих доспехах.
Listen to me, Hal. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You'll do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzig. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
We're closing! Move it, people! Come on! Come on!
Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the gates!
Get ready, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back!
Get through the gates!
Батя, смотри, какой красавец. Это сыкло в спину.
Come on, Hal! You can still make it! Run! Find a horse! Ride to town, Merc! Tell them what's coming! Warn them! Run by the moats! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
Нормально сначала, то есть, крикнули: ты успеешь, давай беги, и перед ним закрыли. Молодцы. Что сказать? ФПС падает. Где конь? Дайте коня. Вот этого хочу, вот этого. Я ему сейчас руки вырву. Есть. А руки? Можно поставить? X. Угу. Понятно.
Yeah.
Ляху проткнули, гады. Отвяньте, немцы, гады. Ты какой упрямый, слышь? Мужик, дурак, в кусты прячься. Да блин, попадают. Черти, они еще попадают ведь.
Someone give him a drink and bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say?
Yeah.
Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours. Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out.
Тапки одел?
Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage?
О, собака. Фига у тебя кубок.
Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard.
М?
Tell me, boy, what exactly happened?
Хоти дальше.
Did you see
Вы
the
мне уже 2
survivors
дня не даете
attack?
посидеть, все. Теперь я сижу.
More survivors.
So,
Вообще можно.
I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground, but a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Kuttenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach. I heard about your father.
Something
They say he was a swordsmith who moved
You fled from
Eat.
Skalitz. How did you manage that?
He had a fine reputation.
Ah, milady. You are fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bozhena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands.
Подлиза, блин.
I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, man.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Так, чё, можно сесть похавать, да? Так, мы берем все. Он вообще насытиться может, нет? Здесь день показывается, то что я сыт, не сыт. Здесь нет ничего. А, ну, насытился. Все, надо идти поспать. Так, здесь походу, да? Да, вот. И спать. Так, а это нам до скольки, да?
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really should have. You could have sent a sermon.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you, but I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better.
Что-то здесь не так.
A terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
Давайте без этого попробуем. Так вот. Наверное, получше. Пусть отстанет, нафиг достала. Тетка, уйди. Я поспать хочу.
I'm sorry about what befell you.
Thank you, my lady.
I hope at least Radzik and those who managed to take cover are still all right.
Why?
The worst thing is not being able to do anything to help them. No one can do anything against such an army.
Вот честно, ребят, вот это пропустим. Ну, болтовня, то что вот. Она там втирает, надоело. Так, ну это кошмарики снятся. Вранье не было такого. Это кошмарики. И он не трусил, он просто бы не успел.
What's happening? Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Вот эту. Куда идти-то? Так, я пришел.
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmud in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz. Maybe Then who is it? The scouts Jivis sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund. Said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
Farewell.
Halt! Who goes there? Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Robber?
Sir Radzig, what a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir, he is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzik, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmber?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
Well, what will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish.
There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
Boy,
You're right there. Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
Sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people too. These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! It's only a short way to right there now.
Men, tonight we'll have triple
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch of the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yesterday.
Of course I'll help. I have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry, I'll tell the men to relieve you later. I'll be with you.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
А на какой чуба? Типа здесь стоять или что, или где?
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
То есть вот так вот берем. Оп. И часиков до 9, до 8 давай, да. Так, а что там? А там эти собрались.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robert. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. We may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Scarlet and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Ratsig Kobila, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzic of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzic is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Ratsig Kobila is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzic Kobila is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Hello.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
All with it. Don't believe. Oh, I've been to see the cars.
My respects to you.
Sir Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
My parents died there, and I won't leave them to be ravaged by dogs. I have to bury them.
Good God, boy. Do you want to throw your life away for those who can never get theirs back? Do you think that's what they'd want? Forget it.
Vilna heard the guards on watch talking about it. Nobody's going to attack us.
Don't worry, we're safe.
Safe? Sigismund and his heathen cutthroats running around the woods every 20
Why did Sigismund burn down Skalitz and then come here too?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their view. Unfortunately, Sir Radzig is one of those. And what's more, he was sitting on a pile of silver that could help King Wenceslas's allies.
What happened in Kuttenberg?
Gutenberg, well, I'm just a simple soldier, but the good Lord gave me ears, and I've heard some things from Sir Divish and from those who fled from Sigismund's pillaging.
Were there many?
Indeed, but it was the Kuttenberg mercenaries who came to see me, because I knew them from before.
I see.
Listen, lad, these are all games of the high aristocracy. In Prague, a cabal of nobles rebelled against King Wenceslas, wealthy aristocrats who took against our king for reasons of their own. There's no doubt Sigismund had his fingers in the whole affair. Him and Wenceslas's cousin, Jobst. And that cabal helped him abduct the king.
So then why did Sigismund attack Kuttenberg?
Why do you think?
I suppose because it has a strategic position and good fortifications, so it can be used as a base for raids, giving you control of the whole territory and good defences too, if you need them.
Not at all. King Charles, may God grant him eternal glory, built Prague into a proper royal city, while King Wenceslas took a liking to Kuttenberg. After Prague, it's the most important city in Bohemia, in the entire Holy Roman Empire. He who commands the Kuttenberg silver is king.
So Kuttenberg sided with Wenceslas because he favoured it?
Now you're starting to understand. When Sigismund imprisoned Wenceslas and took control of Prague, the people of Kuttenberg began to raise an army against him. So with the attack on Kuttenberg, Sigismund killed two birds with one stone. He defeated Wenceslas's most powerful allies before they could stand against him, and also gained immense wealth.
Where did these Cumans come from anyway?
I don't know much about them, only what the Chamberlain said, that they came to Hungary from the east and settled there. They're godless barbarians and merciless fighters. The nobles used to say the Hungarian king shouldn't enlist them, because they dishonor our rules of warfare. But when there's power and money to be had, it seems that honor isn't worth my spit. And believe me, it's always about power and money.
I feel quite hungry.
That's just what I said to him.
It's terrible what's going on.
Everything will be all right.
God be with you.
Is there someone here who trades in goods?
Hungry, are you? You should go and see the cook. She's good-hearted, especially if you come with some coin. For anything else, you should see a fellow called Votova. Folk aren't too fond of him, because he's as surly as a wet cat. But he can get you just about any...
Farewell.
Good health to you.
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin. May the Lord watch over you.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Naturally.
Since it's you.
I'd almost shake on that. Almost.
You're flaying me here.
Come now. Just a little more and we have a deal. This is a waste of time.
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin. Take care now.
Let's talk about the price.
Why not?
Agree?
That's not enough.
I'll go for that.
Good God. What happened to your clothes? If you were robbed, you should report it.
Hey, you! What are you doing? Fuck off, you...
I need to get out of here.
And I need a feather bed with a comely wench in it. But it looks like we'll both be disappointed. Sir Divish gave orders not to open the gate, and you especially are not to be let out.
Let me out, I say. Don't you know who I am?
Someone who's about to lose his teeth if he doesn't get lost quick?
Not any longer. I've vital information for Sir Radzig from Sir Divish's spies. The fate of the Skalitz people depends on it. Sir Robard ordered me to leave immediately, so let me out quickly.
A likely story. Better clear off before I lose my temper.
My mother and father were left in Skalitz like carrion. I have to bury them. I can't leave them to the dogs.
I'm sorry, my friend, but I can't. You'll have to persuade Sir Robard, or think something up so I don't end up in the shit for it. Otherwise, forget it.
What am I supposed to think up?
How should I know? Maybe some disguise so I could say I didn't recognize you? If a Talmberg soldier turns up all kitted out properly, in armor and a helmet, then of course I let him go. That's obvious.
All right, I'll have a look around for something.
Farewell.
Foreign mercenaries and pillaging towns like Sigismund has.
True enough. Ever since Sigismund conquered Gutenberg, you can't even trust common people.
I need to get out of here.
Then I'm afraid you're out of luck. Ah, I see. All right then. But if you breathe a word about me to anyone, God be with you.
Yeah.
You'll have to wait for me here, friend. Better to keep going on my own. It's like they've already gone.
don't kill me.
No, forget it. Now you die.
You beast.
Hey!
Well now, it was come pouring out from under some rock. Fucking hell!
Stop whining and fight.
died with a sword in his hand. You stood by his side and he did this to you. In the end, you were a hero. You didn't run away. You didn't abandon him like me.
Sitting on the floor, all the shit in my head, rain in my heart. What do you wanna be? I'm a liar, you're a thief, you're a beautiful ghost and it's killing me. Beautiful ghost and it's killing me. Get away from me. Tied up like you wanted to be. Got you all in a box with your lip on my teeth. I'm a fire, you're a freeze. You're a beautiful ghost and it's killing me. Beautiful ghost and it's killing me. Get away from me. Rain in my heart. What do you wanna be? You're the liar, I'm a thief. You're a beautiful ghost and it's killing me. Beautiful ghost and it's killing me. Get away from me. Falling down, you were the only thing. Truly worth the pain. Falling down, you were the only thing. Truly only. It's killing me, 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 it's killing me. open your eyes. I am. Wake up in your center, right in the sky. Beginning, seething, breathing, fighting, bleeding, seething, believing, rising. I am everything in this sacrifice, screaming from within, fighting for my pride. I am everything in this sacrifice, screaming from within, fighting for my pride. Within, fighting for my pride. I am everything in this sacrifice, screaming from within, fighting for my pride. I am a circle torment, the battlefield cry. I am the moment of pretense, the angel of light. Beginning, seething, reaping, fighting, bleeding, seething, believing, rising. I am everything in this sacrifice, screaming from within, fighting for my pride. I am everything in this sacrifice, screaming from within, fighting for my pride. Only the silence can save us. The silence, in silence we sunshine at night. When I'm lost in the dark, you're my guiding light. Every time I'm not with you, I'm insecure and drowned in doubt. There's nothing I can do. In my darkest times, pull me through. Hey, trust me again. I'll never let you go. From now until the end. One moment with you, I'll be lost, and I feel it all through. So I am home with you. Love so strong, faded away. 4 years passed, but day after day, she never left my mind. Then one day she showed that we were still intertwined. But you done her wrong, that's how we die. Now the pain starts to stack its scars. Right to the throne, it's not how this ends. Like I say, looks on it, alright, I'm with that. There's stress on her skin, the anger kicks in. Her innocent life you brought to an end. How can you sleep at night? Running from more, the demons you hide. Come to the touch, just like you. But our signs are nothing, just shut me down. So run at this sound, let's go call us out. Are you sure you want promise that this won't end well? You put so many people through. I used to blame myself, but every bit of blame's on you. I was drowning in denial, didn't feel like it was true. Her mother can't stop crying for her daughter every day. What does her sister tell her niece to say? Her aunt has passed away. You killed a friend too many, and now it ends. A life of your destruction, no water could have burned. Take a breath, hold it tight, trace the memory.